what's good? What's up? How you guys doing? My name is Daki, and I'm sure you guys already know that. Anyways, guys, let's come straight to our reaction today. In case you're not here, come forward and let us give you guys the happening news. Anyways, this is going to be an amazing day because we have Burna Boy and Nissi on the conversation. If you don't know who Nissi is, I'll just you. So Nissi is an artist, and then she's signed under Burna Boy management with the mom, and apparently she's also Burna Boy's younger sister. I'm sure you guys don't know who Nissi is, but if you know her, good for you. If you don't know her, she's Burna Boy's sister, and she also sings. She's an amazing artist. But some way, is looking like she's not getting the rhythm properly, and her name is not being mentioned as all of this conversation. I want to know why that is happening, and what should Burna Boy do to make sure she becomes the next Davido or Yemi Alade or Tems or Arya Star, or think about it. How can Nissi become the next big deal in this industry? All of that, we'll talk about them in a bit. At the same time, if you can tweet rubbish today, you will know why you should not tweet rubbish. Because in 2016, Tems made a tweet where she said she was honey and then she wanted Ebola and all of that. And then fast forward to 2023, somebody went back to that tweet and bring it out. And then you see like messages always catch up. And when they say internet doesn't forget, this is what they mean. All of that will bring them to you on this red couch. Today is going to be me and Donifeski. Ebube is away for a very, very important stuff, and I'm sure when he gets back, he's going to miss this particular episode. Anyways, let's go straight to the conversation. By the way, who taught us anyways? I used to know it as anyway, but the way they put S to that thing now, if you don't put your own S, you don't go to school. So I'm putting my own S. Anyways, let's go to the conversation. Donifeski, what's good, bro?
Alright, man.
How you doing, brother?
I did.
Today is Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Fast. This week is fast, right?
The week they move. Every day is fast in this life.
I think this year is especially fast. This year especially fast.
Every day is fast because by the time you sleep and you wake up, it's a new day. Before you know it, it's night already. So time doesn't wait for anybody.
Thinking about it, the distance between first news and 5 o'clock is like this.
Time doesn't wait for nobody, bro.
Anyway, that very correct. Time does not wait for anyone. That's why you must do that stuff you want to do as soon as now. Anyway, let's go to the conversation that we have today. So I want to begin from this note, right? Because I feel like the only person who has gotten it right is Fela.
Yeah. Gotten what right?
What we're talking about. We'll talk about it now. So basically, now we have Burna Boy's sister as a focus. That's Nissi, and obviously, without any doubt, we know that Burna Boy is the most for the now. Burna Boy is the best Afrobeat artist we have for now.
Yeah.
And then we saw what Fela did. Fela was great, and then we saw how he passed it to his kids. Now, Seun Kuti is not bad; he's doing good. Turning out Stadium. The other brother too is doing. Femi is also doing amazing work for himself. Now, I've seen this thing as a problem where.
Has even transition again to the child, Made.
Thinking about it, Made is also going that same route. But then why is it difficult for other craft people, even footballers, artists, all of that, passing it to their kids or to their siblings, always like a big deal? The transition is not smooth. One person will be too great, the other person will either be trying to
think that it's even easier from parent to kids than siblings to siblings. Because everybody know that this person is great and everything. So at times they expect the child to go in that line, and not all the time that the child decides to follow the line of the parent or the father or the mother. But then when it comes to siblings, they feel like your brother get your own head, you self get your own head. So anything where you want to do them by yourself, even though your brother will support you, but do it on your own, and then the other sibling does his own. But when it comes to family, father, son, like children, basically, the child can decide to do exactly what the father has done. For Fela's case, for instance, Fela did Afrobeat. Them Seun Kuti, Femi Kuti, they are doing Afrobeat as well.
Thinking about it,
they are not doing Afrobeats.
They're not Afrobeats. Yeah,
they are doing Afrobeats.
Yeah, true.
Which is same thing Made is doing, Afrobeats, and that is what they stuck to. So you can easily, transition and move from generation to generation. But then when it comes to brothers and sisters, there's always that, that difference of you do your thing, I do my thing. And you can. It's not just Burna Boy and Nissi, even the band and K-Switch at some point.
I was just remember his sibling that is doing the same.
The band K-Switch at some point. K-Switch was up, but at some point, it went the other way. Don Jazzy and the Prince now, they are not singers. They are now label owners, which is similar to the business P, and they are doing well now. They they made their own, like, okay, Don Jazzy is I was singing before. Don Jazzy was a producer, also, singing at some point, and then, learned from the ropes, bro, Alpha, me say I want to start my label. Yeah, now, okay, me first push one artist, both of us together.
Yeah.
That one they go use Know Me, and then
True.
I come out on my own, and it is well planned and well structured. There are a lot of artists, singers that siblings that have come and go, but they haven't stood the test of time.
True.
Because there's always that difference of my brother and my sister. We could do different things, but Papa and Pikin, Mama and Pikin, they would always do the same thing. Nollywood, it's very easy.
No, that one is
that
easy.
one, the transition from parents to child is very, very easy and smooth.
For me, I even feel that, I feel like when we're talking about acting is even quite easy, because if I was a big actor and then I feel like you are coming, I can just look at some directors. I'm like, Baba Alpha, what's the biggest movie now? Netflix is bringing on mad movies, the biggest.
Yeah.
Put my picking somewhere, it go flow. But you see, music is so difficult that nobody because last now we go hear rap.
Yeah.
If we hear rap once, we don't like him, we don't go.
Because
I need to understand how Tenny and what's the name? Nini they had,
and then their story is almost kind of
with
a bit different, because
Nini
at some point we didn't even know that they were sisters.
Thinking about it, actually.
So they didn't come out as we are sisters.
They came out individually,
and which is what helped them. Nissi is also trying to do away from Burna Boy's sister, but she can't even do it.
It's not working. I think we just knew too early. Because now let's pass the conversation. This is Nissi. Nissi has been. I've managed to listen to a couple of her songs. This one with Fireball was an amazing one. I'm not going to lie. I think like Nissi has what it takes for a average girl to blow. But then some way, somehow, it's looking difficult for her. Now, look at the song she has with Fireboy. If anybody has a song with Fireboy, you have tendency to get good numbers.
Yeah.
But the song just came and boom. She was an Afro Nation, she performed. People love her vibe. She has been on different shows that Burna Boy has tried to push and everything, but it is still not working.
Yeah.
What do you think Burna Boy needs to do more to put Nissi on this on the big table?
I think Burna Boy has been doing his best, which he's still doing. Bro, how many artists don't perform for a couple of places where Nissi don't perform? Like, well, at times when we see that Nissi, well, okay, Burna Boy influence. That's what we say.
Yeah, straight up.
Like straight up. Coming up, Burna Boy barely take people on tour with him to perform with him and everything.
You just said something now, that boss like Nissi will never get credit for her own job. Like, there's nothing she does in this life. We always say, if I say Nissi get that Grammy, we'll be like, Burna Boy.
Straight up. So that's just the way it is. Like I think like you said, we got to know about it too early.
Yeah.
And it's affected, the craft, because there's nothing she want to do now that people would not eventually, want to relate with. Burna, like, how you mention Nissi, you go talk Burna Boy.
Straight up.
No go even talk in my mouth, but Burna Boy.
Burna get them.
Straight up, you go talk him.
Now, do you think, this is something I think the team are trying to avoid, but people are clamoring for it. Do you think they should do a collaboration? I know, okay, wait for it. Do you think they should do a collaboration?
No.
Why?
Because it's going to I don't want to say it, but then people really do not want to vibe to Nissi as much. Not like she does bad songs, like you said. She does beautiful music, but I don't know, it's just difficult for the female folks. And then, especially if you are not now coming out on your own, it's going to be even more difficult. Like Burna Boy. Now, if both of them do a song together, but the song will not be bad.
Actually.
But how long would it last? Will it stand the test of time? That's another angle. So for me, the collaboration would go a long way. Eventually, it may happen to be one of our biggest songs, in her career. But then, I think they should allow her to build a niche for herself before now, attaching. Because if they do collaboration with Burna Boy, the song becomes big. People will want to listen to her because of Burna Boy, and then ask for more collaboration with Burna Boy.
Actually, yeah. We've spoken about what Burna Boy needs to do, but then what do you think Nissi herself needs to do? Because now she be the person, now she's the song. What do you think Nissi needs to do to leave these shackles of Burna Boy and the team and everything?
Well, for Nissi, as per what she needs to do, this music PA, you really don't even know what you need to do.
Thinking about it.
But you
don't know anything.
Just continue to be consistent, which she has been dropping songs back to back. Eventually one go enter. That one is so certain. like eventually, it may take a while, but that perfect one will still come, and then when it comes, I'm sure that they sabi the way. Once they get one banger, they sabi the way.
Team know what to do.
They know what to do.
Because it also makes me wonder why on Nissi's catalog, I think Fireboy is like the biggest artist she's featured from Afrobeat. And then it doesn't look like her song is like Afrobeat centric. Like she has a lot of songs and everything. And then this is a Nigerian person.
So do you think that she should do more collaborations?
That's my point. I feel like she should do more collaborations. More like having maybe a full album. What we saw this person do, what's his name? What Victoria did on that 40. Yeah. I feel like she should do an album. Have an album with about Burna Boy is big. Burna Boy can pull out, even if not Burna Boy can pull out industry giant for you. Pull out Olamide on your album. Yeah. Pull out Fireboy. Pull out Ashake on your album. Ashake is Burna Boy's guy. Yeah. Pull Ashake yourself. Ashake is the guy we know for number one. Put Ashake there. Because I feel like what she's suffering from is that she has not cemented the Nigerian fan base properly. And that's if an Afrobeat artist, you cannot go and be big in UK.
That's what I was gonna say. It's even harder because she's barely in Nigeria.
Do you understand?
And that's one of the pieces that affected a couple of guys. Malik Berry, one of them.
Thank you.
This guy too.
No, this guy we vibed recently.
Manny Wells.
Manny Wells, yeah.
But bro, if you want to be a blown artist in Nigeria, people have to see you around. You necessarily don't even have to walk around, but your post has to show that you are here.
Yeah, true.
So that way, their spirit will connect with you. I don't know how. I don't know why. Like I don't know why it happens like that.
Actually,
because bro, now music where you hear when it dey here, now you go see here when it dey there. But if it dey here, it's just a different vibe. I don't know. Like I can't understand that phenomenon. But then it's just a different vibe when an artist is in Naija and you like in your subconscious that he's in Naija, I dey hear him. Than when it dey abroad and then in the hear him.
I think Nigerians are just too. We're too. You want like we have this feeling like it's a you wise. You want the UK to chop our money. I don't know how they do it, but I know how they do it. So if I watch a movie and I'm like, okay, this is a Nigerian artist, maybe a new film and the star actor is one guy who's coming and doing, speaking British, I won't watch it. Because my mind, I'm like, you want to follow me and talk my language. I feel like that's what.
Follow me, Yan.
Follow me, Yan. So I feel like that's what's affecting Nissi because she's hardly in Nigeria. I don't think I've ever seen a post of this.
I love this in Nigeria, right?
I don't think. Maybe when she spoke with Chudi, and I think that's with the UK. Chudi's not in Nigeria. Chudi's hardly in Nigeria, so I don't know. But Nissi, if you are watching this one, I would advise that.
Nigeria can't do radio, can't do. People see
you know what I mean?
Shows.
I think you should leave that label. I think you should leave the label
because you feel like there's bias.
Yeah, you should leave the label because the label is focused. Now who will give us money? We'll go put power inside. I feel like you should leave the label. Work with someone different. Let them scold you. Let them tell you your song is bad. We're not releasing your song. Like work with the label where they can tell you, bro, this song is not good enough. We cannot go and do something better. What them needs is to Mobad. Baba, I can't work with this song. Go and do it again. I feel like if she still stays in that team, there will still be this part of. It don't take move. Let's just push her.
That's also another angle.
Yeah. So this is two advice. Do collaboration. Right. Do collaboration with maybe big artists. Leave that label.
Come Nigeria.
Come Nigeria. Come Nigeria. We need to vibe with you properly.
And then be consistent too. That's
standard. Basically because last when you blow for a year, it's easier to blow in the UK. Thinking about it. Anyways, guys, that's for Nissi. And then like I said, we have a lot coming up for you guys. You guys don't want to miss this one. Moving on to the next conversation, and this one is another worry. So we've spoken about it over and over again. Dirty December is like every passing day we wake up, we're closer to December. By next week now, it's not enter December 1st.
This December is looking clean,
bro. You don't hear banger this year, Cap.
Bro,
like,
I've heard a few times, and that was at Oshodi, not in this area.
Bro, I've not heard pa. I've not heard gunshots.
I hear for Oshodi. I went to
I think in Lagos, Abuja guys have this Harmattan. Lagos is just different.
Lagos, you know we see now.
Lagos is just on different.
Maybe by February.
What do
you see our own?
What do you?
Not now, bro. The sun is still mad out, bro. sun dey shine like
You go say rain go still fall.
It's that one if it happen because rain still fall last week, so rain still will fall.
Oh, how am I in Lagos? But anyway, let's come to the music part of December, and then this is the part where we're giving them time. The last time we spoke, we said let's give them time. Let's see they're gonna announce. But so far, nobody's still announced anything.
Like I just look at everything like wait though, December is in a couple of days
Actually,
and usually from October everybody don dey pick dates so that the date will not clash with another person's date.
Yeah, absolutely.
Person go announce, Whiskey go announce, Burna Boy, Davido, Olamide, like everybody go announce their date and everything. We're even clamoring for why BNXN should even do a joint concert.
We thought they were going to do that. We thought they were going to do.
But bro, this year we never see you. Now only flight time. Don't give us date and artists where they come.
I think this guy is
SDC, Pamoy Fest, they always do that one, every year they have that one coming. But like I just it looks wait, like this thing. Now the only concert we'll get to have this year that is looking likely is the flight time, which is sponsored by Pepsi. And then maybe if any other brand decide, Davido is on flight time. Ashake
no, he's even doing it in Abuja.
Yeah, he has an Abuja concert.
Yeah, he has an Abuja concert.
So except from if brands decide to now say, we want to have this, and then there's mainland block party, that one will also happen. And then right now, what I see now beach rave, beach something. DJ this one beach, DJ this one, bro. Now DJ full the lineups and hype man. So say hype man this and hype man that man. So this December for me is looking clean, but then in terms of shows, concerts, music shows basically. But in terms of people going outside, definitely people will go outside. People will go to the beach.
Definitely.
Like people is even becoming more open, like beach houses. People are now taking the beach more, more of a place like if I rather than make I pay 20k go see one artist, I feel go beach. I no go there choked. I no go stand all through on my 20k, bro. You know what 20k will do for you at the beach?
But you get the.
The last time we went to the beach to shoot, we were there in the evening. We chop suya, we buy drink.
How much you spent?
And then we're there. We had fun. We had a good time.
Maximum fun.
So for me, this December is gonna be. And then looking at the economy, how things are, man.
The economy is what is even worrisome. Just like you mentioned, years before now, it's sad that we're just only flight time. Very, very sad. I know they used to have Rhythm Unplugged. I just remember Rhythm Unplugged. That was like
Sound City
Fest will come through, big festival. But this year, it's looking like all these brands are just being careful. And I don't want to believe it's money. Because you mentioned economy, but I want to disagree. Because I feel like
there's money in Lagos now.
There's money.
No.
People still this December, people still go beach, shut down beach. Rent.
One of my guys don't post for Snap like this now. Say if it feels like hosting his guys for a beach house, just DJ. People having fun.
You see rent beach house. I think it was last weekend. Was telling me about how some of his team needed to change 2 million naira, and I was like,
bro, 2 million. They don't get them. He sent me the picture yesterday.
Like 2 million naira standing in stack.
Yeah, 500, 200.
Because the cameraman. But there's money in Lagos.
Next month like this, I'm going to blow. You may just give me one. You can give me one bottle of 500. I will be safe. I'm not going to spray. I'm 200. I'm going to spray.
Maybe I just give you free and I'll say, Chama.
No, I don't mean. Let me cut that comment.
You guys will wish you heard that day, but I said let's leave now. But then my point is that there's money in Lagos. People still buy cars almost every day. People still do stuff every day in Lagos. So why is it now? Why are promoters now hanging on? We cannot afford celebrities. We cannot afford these guys. When you know that if you put this ticket that Davido show is almost in Abuja.
Yeah.
Almost 50k. People are buying tickets. So I want to believe it is even more than ticket price because something must be the factor why we are not having shows in Lagos.
Yeah, I was going to say in Lagos because if you look at other locations, people would easily turn up.
Yeah,
because they barely have those kind of stuffs. But Lagos, it be like waiting when they do every other day. Because right now it's not even only in December that shows happen in Lagos. All through the year. I think John Jill did this before December. Yeah. Zlatan did one at Adro Cafe the other time. Yeah. So shows would happen once in a while, every other month. But in all those other locations, Abuja for instance, now once in a while that they get big shows. So definitely they'll easily turn up. Because I know a lot of time people travel down rather from other states to Lagos because say they want attend show, they want have fun. They know that December now Lagos go dey packed, so everybody go dey want to enter the book and everything.
Yeah.
For me, I think that probably because people want to enjoy more value for their money. I don't want to pay 50k. Baba, you go see stand. Like you go dey
even if they give you chair, you go stand.
Because you no go see now.
Because you go dance.
You go on dance and everything. So people are just moving away from that vibe at this point. I think that's why I see it as. Because myself, I don't really get ginger to one go shows and all of that. If I get invited, I'll go obviously. Yeah. But then it's not like before I go down they talk about say this one, that one.
It doesn't work people again.
People just they say, may I just go beach, make I go.
Now it's looking like we're experiencing what folks in the UK are doing now. Because I thought about something here. Now these bigger artists who cancel shows. Yeah. Chris Daniel, Tiwa Savage, Adekunle Gold, and a couple of other guys. If you cancel a show in the UK because of would have a reason because they've not given us why. We just think you've got tickets. Yeah. Why not do the show in Nigeria and still have your UK show pending?
I think another thing that artists also do that may not be really cool is I don't want to say they are selfish,
but they are.
But it's looking like it.
But no, they're actually selfish.
But then to some extent it's also justifiable because if you think about how much they've spent before they got to where they are right now. But they are even seeing the money from streams.
No, that's what I want to. Person will build
so
house.
It's not like they are lacking as much.
Person will build house of 10 billion. Not when you go collect the rent finish now.
So I feel like
small. To
some extent, maybe they are not really benevolent, to the fans because fans stream your song from January to December.
Bro,
you drop more than 2, 3, 4, 5 songs. Bro. They watch your video for YouTube. They do everything for you. So you wouldn't take so much. I'm not saying free shows for now. I'm not saying free show. Yeah, collect your charges, but because it is your home country, have some sort of discount. If abroad you want to do 100k dolls. Naija do 50k. Like say there be your people, you understand how things be. Yeah. You have it. That's why artists now have international management team and Nigerian management team. For Davido, for instance, people when they did Naija, people they deal with them for shows. They know they follow them go abroad because you get people for abroad we go run the P for them. So all those things you go guys try and understand. Yes, you go pay people. Baba no use bands, can't sing along to song.
No use band, no use band.
All of those. Try to cut down on those things at least, just to make sure that your people also, enjoy what you've gone to do all around, all through the year. I know that there are some artists that they are stuck on band, but there are some artists that band and without band they will still perform. So if you know go use band, do discount, Baba me from 50 million, Baba do 25 million, do 30 million, so that people can still have fun, have a good time. That way, even the promoters would even like thank God, shout out to Davido, shout out to this one, he's coming to this show for almost free. Like that's what you can say. That's another stunt. Yeah. They know they know how they run about almost free because it's not a big deal. Yeah. So I feel like artists should also think about that the other way. But then this December, show go small.
Now that we're having this decline in this December, because the way Lagosians we get used to stuff very easily. Now if December comes, I would not have show. I can bet with you that next year December we might get used to this kind of system. But what? Make another kind of show that go. We don't want again because if DJ comes through and give us an amazing 30 December, there was this guy's name. This guy. This is it.
Caesar is a girl.
Can you imagine? You can imagine. I would have said this guy. That on skin cut.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy is killing it. If that guy is having a shoot December, I will go. I'm never capping. I will really go because it can't be past 10K.
And then for me, another thing that is taking away the Detty December vibe is all these monthly stuffs that they now do. DJ will be house on Monday.
Will be house. I was going to say that.
This one Sunday at Lashe.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
So there's every other month people are going outside.
People
are having fun. People are listening to music. The only thing is that nobody artists they sing now. So,
but the vibe is the same thing. You meet people, you meet friends,
obviously.
You show off yourself and all of
people
that.
You don't see from January to December, and then you go see for shows. So,
thinking about it.
All those things, they cause decline.
Well, now, I don't want us to put energy on the finance part because we're talking about that a lot. But then, what do you think can be done as a set plan B, so that we can have this culture, but we can cement it again?
Well, plan B for me, I think it will be collaborations. Like, one promoter should come up, have just the way they do festivals abroad. They say at times there are some festivals that it is just one day, but they have segmented, lineups, main stage, da. So you could do main stage, Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, or maybe Davido, Wizkid, or whatever, maybe Ashake, Wizkid, and whatnot. And then second line, have some other list of people. That way, even if people pay money for it, they know that okay, I'm going to enjoy
what I'm paying for.
What I'm paying for. And then collaboration should come through between not just even artists, promoters too. If say, oh, you get connected to Wizkid, me I get connected to the video, yeah, and me will come together. So me will use bigger space. We go accommodate your guest and my guest. We no go do a hotel. Let's do landmark beach. Let's do a Atlantic where it's wide, so that we can maximize our revenue, our ticket sales, and all of that. Revenue. Definitely. So I think at this point that we are in, collaborations is the next thing. Not just between artists, not just between artists, even promoters too. They should collaborate and work together, even PR companies too, so that they can join the target audience together.
Anyways, guys, if you're listening to us and you're a promoter out there, aside the fact that I said it, but that's the way forward. And this is something that I think the UK guys discovered on time, and they did it. Collaboration is just the way out. Joint album, joint shows, joint tours. Last, you might not make as much as you make with it alone.
Bro, you can't make lower than if you make.
But you will not lose.
You will not lose.
That's the end.
Normally, if you want to make 100%, if you make 60, 70,
and you not lose. That's better than not doing anything.
Yes, sir.
In the first place. So I'm sure you guys, I know you guys watch us. I know you guys listen to us. You guys should please, because we love our December this fun, and you guys should not take it away from us at all for any reason. Finally, before we leave this set, is the one that gets my attention, and that's for Tems and BNXN. Now, in 2016, because when I saw that, I had to go back to my initial post on Instagram. I was like, if I blow, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Because in 2016, Tems made a post about how she was only, and then she needed Bola, and then she was so wet. And I'm just seeing a young lady who wanted to just cash cruise, and then she was tweeting, back to back. And 2023, somebody went back to those tweets. And
funny how every year people go back to those tweets. When I was checking the comment, I saw comments from last year.
People saw it last year.
Yeah.
Wow. And she didn't delete it. Well, that's one part that I was like, okay. Now, one of these artists who have been the same way we saw Davido came out wanted to say he was on the podcast where he said wanted to help somebody, and then he saw the person tweet about him. If he insulted him, was like, but no one I will sit down. Now, your tweet 2015, when you didn't even know the was a brand, you just do your life basically. Now 2023, you're done first. A lot has changed about you. What has 2020 or 2015 has to do with you 2023?
The thing is, people don't always remember that these celebrities, these superstars are also humans. Because you are big, people expect you to be perfect. Because you are popular, people expect you to be perfect. People don't want to see any flaws. Bro, anybody can tweet anything. It's just expressing your thought at that point. It doesn't mean that is what you're doing. It could also mean that is what you're doing. But regardless, it is just being expressive. I don't see any big deal in that, but people would always see the other side of things, like all the freaking time. So when I saw those tweets, I was surprised too, because I didn't expect that from Tems. But then on the other side, like, okay, she's human, so everybody can feel some certain way at some point.
And you post it,
and then you could feel like tweeting it. Bro, I have some friends, they tweet everything that happened to them, like everything. Post pictures. No, aside from private stuffs. Now it's more risky to post private stuffs, but then every other thing, everything they do, they go this one, they go post pictures, snap videos, record videos and all of that, and always tweet about it. They want job, they will tweet. So some people see it as a place where I just communicate with myself, because you can easily go back, to read it. There are some things that you may want to say that you could forget and all of that, but then just tweet it and you could go back to it, at the long run. BNXN is even crazy, but then it's not as 18 rated as Tems, because come on, those Tems tweets. She said she was horny, she was wet, blah blah blah. He said, so I saw another one yesterday. They said that the reason why the direction of a penis is no direction of something is way up, but she said that direction of the penis is where the pussy is at or something. I like
that too.
I was like, oh my god,
that's smart of parents.
Oh my god,
that's very, very smart.
See, that's smart.
Yeah, that's oh, thinking about it, that's a wise word. Like I would say to my kids, like, you know, when you're talking about that, you don't talk about straightforward. You're like, see, you cannot. What you're saying, like, it's like, you're about to be sweet.
It's okay.
Oh my god! But then, really, this is, I think the other time where we saw Whiskey tweets. Whiskey don't was
everybody
that.
has a past.
See, Whiskey don't was that. I can't believe it. I can't make myself, even though I know it's true. I can't make myself believe that Whiskey said it, because as I look Whiskey now, as I look him now, when he talk about Banky, I was like, oh no, when he wrote to MI, MI, Baba, please help me. So this guy once asked for this favor, you know, like, how?
Benson is even every other time. Remember the last time when he said Burna Boy is trash, this and that, he was blasting, he was bashing, Whiskey, can he come, I'm going to slap him. And then people were like, just slap and he said, yeah, slap him with 2 hits. Like, he just talk about it. He wants to talk about everybody.
I feel like Benson is Tems and are two different people. Tems is, you can understand that was a feeling that she was in their own space and mind. But you see Benson tweet is like everybody on Twitter today. You post on Twitter and say, I can't wait to come alone. You see the response, come your father's mouth now. You know, people just know how to go and say rubbish. Come your mother's mouth now. Look at your eye like this thing. Or wear fake Gucci.
That.
You know, people, and I feel those kind of people, that's what Benson did.
Yeah.
And those ones are my problem. I never play with Tems. Benson is just an thought. Can't rest her now. But you see Benson, you just like we always say here, you don't know what tomorrow holds for you. You don't know who will help you. The likes of what's this guy's name? The one that always talk about the video that is attacking Tenerega. You cannot all be the Naija in the same space. But then you have to be careful, because Nigerians are not careful online. I'm not going to lie. Burna Boy said this on Twitter. He said people are just mad on Twitter. People are mad. And I feel like those kind of people, that's where Benson falls in. Now Benson, he was even lucky he got this guy to even try to work with him, because bro, if I was the one, I would not work with him. I will not work with him, because bro, you can't be talking shit like I expect that you get favor. No, Benson is trash. But then before I even leave this set, do you think people should now, because I don't know what I will do tomorrow. Now, if I'm not being careful about my tweets, I'll be fake. I don't want to be fake. I want to use my expression. What should I now do to avoid all this back and forth, when I blue and everything?
I think for me, you should, first thing is to always think about it before you post about it, in the sense that, is it going to have a negative effect on me?
I know, right?
If it blows up, is it going to, make me be seen in a bad light if it comes up? And if it's not going to do that to you, then you're fine. You could be very open and honest, and yet diplomatic, about how you say your things. There are sometimes I've tweeted some things that
just do it.
Nothing is up, because if you read it in any way, it cannot mean anything wrong.
True.
You get? So, and then what I'm saying is a fact. And if I had said it in another way, you would have obviously indicted me. But because of how I went about my composition, you know, if you won't drag me or say anything, because that one, but I know if you see anything from it. So just have to always, at times, Twitter, you just want to be free and just tweet at it, like, but you don't know what the future holds. So
thinking about that. No. Anyways, guys, this is where we'll come to the end of this conversation. But before we leave this set, this is what Don just said is to so many of us out there on Twitter. Before you press send. Now, somebody said there's the moments when you can type and you can delete it, just when you are matured. When you can type long notes and then you can think like, this note there, you can delete it. That's maturity. Now explain to yourself, before you make that tweet or reply to that person or quote the person or retweet that stuff, ask yourself, will it make sense? 5 years from now, can I go back and say yes, na me too? If your answer is no, it's simple and short. Press that back button and delete it. If your answer is yes, I can go back to it with my full chest. I'm the Naija, I don't have sense, I'm a stupid person, I want to be miserable for the rest of my life, I want to be miserable, send it. But if you think you are sensible, you are well brought up, your parents tried for you, don't do that tweet. Under this video now, don't insult me. Because 5 years from now, I will blow. I'll watch this video and I will not help you. I may talk am. I love you guys so much. Please and please do take care of yourself.